Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here, and I'm back with another Transformers review. This time we're going to take a look at a Transformers Prime Beast Hunters figure, and it's something I don't do a lot, a Cyberverse figure, Legion class. And I really don't pick these figures up because I think they're a waste, really, because we have Deluxe and Voyager classes with the same characters and they're far better. The only time I pick them up is when it's a unique figure that's only in the Legion class, and that's the only way you can get him. So this is one of them, and I've actually been looking for him for a minute, and it's Twinstrike. And I went to go see Oz, the Great and Powerful, this evening, and I was waiting for the movie to start. And it was in Southern Plaza, south side of Indianapolis, and down the road was a Kmart, and they actually had one of these guys. I've been on the hunt for him, and this was actually the only one they had. So I'm wondering if he is a short pack figure, which is unfortunate because he's actually kind of fun. I really, really dig this guy. He is obviously an homage to the G1 Terrorcon Center Twin, and I think he was an arm for Abominus. It was one of the few. I only had two of the original Terracons, and he was one of them, and I really, really dug him. He was they call him a two-headed dragon here. I think the original G1 figures, they called him a Cerebus, even though a Cerebus has 3 heads, I believe, and he's only got 2. And yeah, so pretty cool, pretty digging him. And in fact, you know, here he is in the back where he's got the obviously G1 colors, and the dragon mode here, 2 tails, 2 heads, looks a lot like the G1 figure. And he's even got the weapon mounted on his back like the G1 figure did, which was very, very cool. So, yeah, looking at the package, I don't dig this giant warning label. I know they got to do it by law, but it just makes the package look hideous. I am digging the little spiky pieces here. I think that's pretty cool. Of course, Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters, looking like the Battle Beasts. We've got Predaking here. He comes with a little piston hammer, Twinstrike. He's assault infantry, and of course we've got the little Predacon logo there. On the side we have his stats. Kind of hard to see. I'll kind of go over them if you want to pause and look at him. We've got some artwork down there, and then it says he's a Legion class figure, Series 3, number 2. Technical data: strength of a 9, so he's really strong. Intelligence of 2, speed of 4, endurance of 9. Rank 2, Courage 10, Fire Blast 8, and Skill 2. So he's muscle. And I'm wondering, you know, he's probably going to be one of those figures that don't exist in the show, which is unfortunate because I really am digging this from the offset. Or, I mean, he could be like a Viacon, just like we get tons of these guys for Predacons to go after the Autobots. So I guess we'll see in a couple weeks. We're gonna start back up with this season. Nothing there. We got a barcode at the bottom, so nothing too terribly fun. Let's see. It says file card included right there. Looking at the back of the package, here's the back of the package. Twinstrike. He's a Legion class, Series 3, number 02. Very, very brief bio. This terrible two-headed dragon spells doom for the Autobots. I do like how they've got terrible in there. Kind of goes with the Terracon thing. Very cool. Now, the other thing, obviously, he's got his piston hammer, dragon mode, robot mode, and then Cyberverse, and then Autobots and Decepticons. Kind of hard to see here, but the Predacon logo on his chest is different than the actual Predacon logo. This one is actually looking a lot like the Beast Wars logo. It's very insect-like. In fact, it looks a lot like Waspinator, a really hard version of Waspinator. So I'm going to presume this guy probably was one of the first figures in the line to get photographed, and they changed the logo to match the dragon feel or theme of the new Predacons. I kind of wish they would have went with this, because I like the Beast Wars homage to there. So that's kind of interesting, kind of cool. Definitely check it out if you can find a really nice clear image on the web. And in fact, you know what, I'll put a picture. I'll see if I can find a good picture of it on the net, and if I can, I'll put it at the end of this video, because I really do dig this logo better than I do that. It's just nice homage to the Beast Wars, which is very cool. And I mean, he is all-around homage to the old Terracons. So very nice, very cool. And obviously, unfortunately, he did not get that logo. He got the Transformers Prime Dragon Beast Hunters Predacon logo. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm digging the color scheme. I'm digging the fact that they did this guy. I just kind of wish right now that he was a deluxe class figure. It's unfortunate he's only Cyberverse, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe like Breakdown, we'll get a Japanese version. So let's get this guy out of the package and see what we think. All right, so here we have Twinstrike out of his package, and I gotta say, I do love the paint job on this guy. It's just absolutely great G1 color scheme, and he's got this kind of reflective, especially his head. It's got this nice reflective turquoise thing going on. It's a little metal, a little shiny. It reminds me of Beast Wars. He's got a really, really good head sculpt. I love his giant red eyes. I think he just looks really cool. I like the metallic purple. Again, reminds me of Beast Wars. This guy got lots of Beast Wars going on with him. His arms are the heads of the dragon in beast mode, and again, that's a Beast Wars thing where they had the animal head as the hand, and that's just really, really cool. And what I like is that the head has got red eyes. It's got a silver spike on its nose, and it's got these silver metal app above the head there. And so they did a lot of really nice detail work on this guy. The one thing that I don't like is that we got these holes, these kind of ridges. It does kind of give it a little bit of a scaly look, but if you look at the other side, it's more solid, and then there's some holes down there. And they obviously put those holes in there to save on plastic, and yeah, it would have been nice if that was covered up. If it looked like that, I would have been really, really, really happy, where it's more solid. But it is what it is. This is a little $5 figure. When he comes out of the in the package, he's kind of set up like this, and it really kind of looks like those are supposed to be his arms, which kind of look really stubby. I think if you spin them out, spin these legs, because they're the legs in the beast mode, and then you can put the arms down, I think that looks a lot better. I mean, he just looks a lot cooler. Again, this would have been a great figure in the deluxe set. I just don't know why he's only available in a Cyberverse. It just really makes me sad, because it's just a really cool looking figure. Love the paint scheme. Love the fact he is an homage to a G1 figure. And then he's got this little hammer, which looks kind of cool. Little piston hammer. And looks like he really messed some stuff up, especially if he's as strong as his little card says. And it works well with him. I like it. It's a nice gray color. It looks like a hammer, and it looks like it probably hurt somebody if they smashed him with it. So yeah, I am really digging this guy. He's really, really cool. The other nice thing is, you know, they talk about this thing being a card, and if you look, it is actually perforated. So you can take this little card and you could rip it off from the packaging and keep it. So that's kind of cool. That's a nice little feature. Reminds me of kind of the G.I. Joes with their little card files. So pretty cool. I'm glad they did that. But yeah, definitely digging this guy. I like him. I love the color scheme. I love the robot mode. I hope he actually makes the show. I think this will be a fun character. So let's take a look at this guy in his dragon mode. Alright, and here is Twinstrike in his dragon mode. And I do got to say, I really, really do dig this. It actually is a little bit more complex of a transformation than I thought it was going to be. And, you know, it works pretty well. I really do dig it. His, you know, heads are pretty articulate for what it is, for the Cyberverse figure that it is. You can do some cool stuff with it. His head does hide under his chest, which is very nice. I love how he's got the two tails, just like the G1 figure. Again, the color scheme just looks great with this guy. Unfortunately, his knees here do not have any articulation, nor do the back knees, which are unfortunate. I do like the big claws on the back. I mean, it just looks really nice. We got the purple metallic reflectors in the back there, which look cool. We can see the purple up front. I mean, it's just a really well done little figure. I am really, really digging it. I think he looks very cool in this beast mode. I think this would make a great deluxe figure. Why they didn't do it, I just don't know. I mean, he just, nice detail, lots of ridges, and of course we can take the hammer and we can mount it on the back of this guy, and just like the G1 version, we've got his weapon mounted on the back, which is very cool. So all in all, you know what? This guy's pretty cool. I like him. If you're a old school G1er like me, you like the old school Transformers, this guy is a definite pickup. It's cheap. He looks cool. It's a very nice homage to the original Center Twin. So you can't go wrong. $5. He looks cool. It's got a nice paint job, and they did a really good job capturing the original Terracon figure here. So about the only drawback in this mode that I see is you don't really have the Predacon logo anywhere. It'd been nice if they maybe would have put it on the back of his leg or something, but it is what it is. So definitely cool. Not easy to find, so if you do see him and you're interested, pick him up. He's cheap, and you're probably not going to see him because I think he's a short pack figure. So there he is, Twinstrike from Transformers Prime Beast Hunters. Thanks for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future. Growl, snarl, growl, growl, snarl. Growl.